Hello, Beauty.
Hi.
Have there been any time like you felt like, okay, this is my Christian life, I don't really like the way it's going, or probably you've been among your friends and you've probably been shy that how am I going to tell these people I'm a Christian? They're going to be looking at me like this church girl, and sometimes they are going to leave me out of conversation.
Yes, a lot of times.
Very good. Hello, guys. It's Time Out with Sons and Daughters of God. I'm a daughter of God, no doubt, and this is a Time Out with the daughter of God, Zomada Beauty. So, Beauty, explain, just share your experience with us.
Okay. So, growing up, I think right from secondary school, like most of the time, like most of my conversation, or maybe because I'm from pastor's family and all.
Oh, your dad is a pastor.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
So, most of the time, when I talk and then maybe whatever I have to say has to be God related. And then all of them like, well, pastor, or some like, mommy G, or something like that. And then there are some times that like it kind of gets awkward for me because like maybe they want to talk about something very interesting that has to do with like maybe it's some secular topics in the world and some other things that I know of because obviously you are like everybody will know, yes, and all. So and then they'll not be like, don't let us tell BT will not say anything. BT will say God shouldn't. But at some point I have to be like sometimes sometimes I'll feel bad about it. And then there are some times that I'll be like, yes, for them to recognize you as a Christian, or for them to tell you that okay, you're always Bible this and that, then it's something that like they've noticed about you and they've observed about you, and then it's not something that you should be ashamed of, because even the Bible says that I should not be ashamed of the gospel of Christ, or something like that. So I got used to it, and then I think right now I'm proud of it, and my friends, they've gotten used to it, so they already know me as this church girl. They even remind me, are you not going for Bible study?
Wow.
So like
that's awesome. That's awesome. I must commend you, Beauty. I must commend you for like improving your self-esteem, for being proud of like having Christ.
But sometimes I know a lot of people have questions like, okay, I'm living for God, I'm living for Christ, and then some of them, like some people that are even in the world, like they kind of gain like more than us for like sometimes. For example, now in exam, like you write, like you really write well, and then you see somebody that is cheating beside you and you know that this person is actually cheating, and then you can't do anything about it, like you can't do anything, you just face your own this, and then you now find out that the person now gets more than you know, it will pain you, it will pepper you, especially when oh my god especially when the person is not calling you that please tell me the answer, and you're not like, no, I can't do this, I'm sorry. And then the person now ends up getting more than you know, that type of, you know, like God. But I
was living up to your principles and everything.
Exactly. So but then God just wants us to understand that like there are sometimes that tribulations will come, persecutions from different angles. It can even be temptation, anything, just to make you to lose focus or to distract you. But then you should know that God is always with you. Like God knows that particular thing you are facing at that particular time, and it will always bring solutions to you. Even though it looks very, very tough and you're like, God, how will I get out of this thing? But you always know that there will always be light at the end of everything.
Wow. So, thank you so much, Zomada Beauty.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much for catching up with us at Time Out with Sons and Daughters of God. Please don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook at Lasuko Leaf. I love you and Christ loves you more. Bye.